She went to China. With my mug on me. Oh, DD. Oh, what it is? Oh, DD. What it is?
How's it going, guys? Peep has his heater on full blast, so it's really hot in my room, so here. And today we're talking about underrated skins. We're gonna be talking about skin bundles that you will actually never see in-game because of how nobody ever uses them. Like some of these skins that I'm gonna bring up, you forgot even existed and don't even know what they look like. The only rules really being, I'm not allowed to include battle pass items and anything limited. I'm talking about things that you can buy in your item shop right now if you really wanted to. Also, this video is a part 2, so if you want to see the first video, it's going to be in the top right corner right there. Okay, let's begin. So we're going to be grading all of these with a generic tier list here. S means they're severely underrated, and F basically means, yo, Riot cooked. Too bad you burnt it, bro. This may come as a bit of a surprise to some of y'all, but hear me out. I think Imperium is probably one of the hardest fall-offs for a skin line in Valorant. Like, seriously, when was the last time you saw someone actually use one of these? It's not necessarily a bad skin line, it's just that I don't see anyone ever using this because I think there are just better options out there. But I will say this though, I think Imperium has probably one of the best finishers in the entire game, so I'll give it credit where it's due. I don't think it's necessarily slept on, but it's definitely a good option, so I'm gonna throw it in A. What's going on, guys? Peep's rude interruption here. I want to take a second to talk about today's sponsor, Valorant Tracker. Valorant Tracker is currently the best way of monitoring all of your in-game statistics. It shows you everything you need to know about how you're performing in Valorant, which is, in my opinion, what I love about Valorant Tracker. It shows me everything that I'm doing wrong so I know how to improve in the future. Alright, in all seriousness, before Valorant Tracker sponsored me, I unironically used this. And if I'm being honest, I love this app. This app is genuinely a huge quality of life change for your Valorant games, especially since it overlays over your tab button. You can't tell me this isn't sick. And if you're interested, make sure you use the link in the description below, because not only is it literally 2 clicks to install, but it's also an affiliate link. So if you love my content and want to support my channel, be sure to click that link and support the channel. It genuinely helps out a lot. Oh, and by the way, the app is completely free. You don't have to pay for anything here. The biggest quality of life change you could do to your Valorant game costs $0. And I'd like to thank Valorant Tracker for sponsoring today's video. That being said, let's get straight back into it. Alright, I'm gonna be fully honest with you guys. I always liked the No Limits bundle. I always personally thought it looked so clean. Like, it's just very unique for a default Vandal reskin. Like, you can't even lie. Honestly, if I get any of the No Limits items in my shop, I would happily buy it. I just wish that there was actual, like, animations for this or something. Sort of like the original Champions Vandal. In my wholehearted opinion, I do think No Limits is a little slept on. Like, I don't think this gets enough appreciation. Now, you might be wondering why No Limits is above Imperium. This is my tier list. This is just my opinion. I'm not forcing this propaganda towards you. So if you're a longtime viewer of the channel, you know that I honestly don't mind green screen Vandals. Like, I unironically use the Horizon Vandal sometimes. But this is, I mean, it's alright. Definitely a green screen. I honestly see why people consider this lazy, but the only thing that really bothers me is the fact that it hue shifts to like a green-black. Honestly, can it just be one variant or the other? Like, I don't like how it just switches up on you, like, depending on where you're standing. Because of that sole reason, I'm dropping it in C. Very questionable financial decision you're making buying this. Wasteland is another one of those skin collections that's like oddly niche. I think it looks very clean, but at the same time, I don't know if I would ever buy this. I'm assuming it has its own demographic though. If you like brutal core, what is it called? Brutal architecture. What's the word I'm looking for here? Someone help me out here. I definitely think it's B tier. I wouldn't mind you picking this up. I'm not gonna hate you for picking it up. I'm sorry for this horrendous resolution, but honestly, this is the only showcase video I could find. Anyways, I think Daydreams is one of those skins that was good on paper, but does not look really good in person. I really like what they were going for. It's very like LA themed. Got that GTA 3 vibe going on. I know that's not LA, but you know, that's sort of what I think. In my opinion, the only good thing out of this bundle is the Gordon Freeman Gmod crowbar. Like, this crowbar makes me want to go play prop hunt. But you know how things work around here. If a knife is the only good thing about this bundle, then that's a sign that it's not a good bundle. Gonna have to drop it in C tier along with Teathered Realms. Good on paper, executed poorly. Do you guys even remember this bundle even coming out? Yeah, apparently it came out last month. And here's my question, have you even seen this physically in-game? Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this looks very clean. Too bad it lacks literally everything that makes a skin good. Animations on this would have been sick. Now, before I even show you the knife, can you even visualize? Do you even remember what the knife looks like? Yeah, I bet you don't. Like, take 5 seconds to try to visualize what it looks like. Ready? Alright. this is what it looks like. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I did not know it had cryostasis hammer animations. And that's actually pretty sick, I'm not even gonna lie. In my opinion, I don't think you should rank anything higher than a B. It's not a bad bundle, but there's just, it lacks literally everything. See, initially when this bundle came out, I know it got a lot of hate. It just looked really bad. But if I'm being honest with you, I think I've seen worse bundles in the game. I honestly think the knife is like the worst part of the bundle, but honestly the rest of these skins are like kind of sleek, I'm not even gonna lie. The transparency, it reminds me of like one of those like vintage IMAX. You know which ones I'm talking about. I'm gonna have to put it with Emberclad. I'm gonna have to put it with these two right here. I cannot stress this enough though, I think the knife's the worst part of the bundle though, so. Can I be honest with you guys? This always baffled me because like I cannot like understand why. But what's up with like femboys always being into like World War II things? It's like every World of Tanks player, like every World War II weapon enthusiast just so happens to be the same person who wears like thigh-high socks. Like I don't get it. What's the correlation between those two? Oh, the skin bundle's alright, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely a really cool World War II themed bundle. If you like World War II themed things, then get this bundle. It's actually really cool. Even though it's a low grade bundle, I still think it's pretty sick, so I'm gonna throw it in A tier with Imperium. Alright, so here's my final ranking for today's videos. None of these skin bundles are necessarily too disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. So thank you guys so much for watching, and see y'all. Boom!